Hey guys, I'm gonna share with you a couple of my experiences partying while in Merida. Come on guys. It's just me and a camera. I have to get myself hype, okay? I have to get myself hype. Let me tell you, I love the partying scene in Merida. It is not a Tulum, it is not a Cancun, it is not a Playa del Carmen, but it is a perfect balance. I think Merida has a perfect life-work party balance. Let's jump into my first party in Merida, which was hosted by this gay couple in a suburban neighborhood at their home. It was for Halloween. It was a small party just a couple months ago, like 20 to 30 people max. And they had the DJ booth set up in their garage, which was something I never saw before, with a DJ booth with lights in their garage. Then they had a fogging machine, which added to the whole ambiance and experience. And growing up, I never sweat. So imagine me dancing on the dance floor and I have to take a break every once in a while because my shirt is just soaking because it was just going. Oh, before I forget, there was a drag show and that was a good performance. I love a private show. And the small things she did to get the engagement from the crowd. Afterwards, the party scene was just good. It was a good crowd, a good group of people. A third of the people there spoke English. There were these three older women, and one of them had the stamina that she was partying all night. Me and her were just going. It was so good. And her friends were like, woo! Like, it was just a full-on experience, and I had a blast at that party. And that was just the first one to start. The friends I met in Mexico, some Mexican, some not, they weren't too big into dancing, but I pulled them in. I pulled them in with my Caribbean way, and I got them doing a little jiggy or something. They had a fun time too. My second party that I attended in Merida was at a bar, and as I got later into the night, people just started dancing. At my table, we had 10 persons, and we started dancing, other big groups started dancing, and then we all intermingled. There was a courtyard. The whole courtyard was dancing by the end of the night, with the waiters running through everyone, just bringing people buckets of beer and little small foods to eat, and bottles dropping and breaking, and then see the sweepers just coming cleaning as we dance. No one stops dancing. The bottles keep dropping and breaking, and people just keep dancing and just like kicking the bottles to the side. It was just a whole vibe, guys. Just a whole vibe all the time. And then in Merida, there always seems to be an after party. Every party or bar that had a party that I've been to, there was always an after party or two. Like, people are just outside saying, come to my house, come to my hotel room, and let's go. I attended a couple. Sometimes they can be very shady. And then there are the others who attend the parties and do their creative substances. I'll let you guys figure out what those are. While I was in Merida, they still had a couple COVID restrictions for like clubs being open or capacity numbers. Since I left on December 4th. They've extended opening hours and I think capacity for clubs. But before, clubs weren't open, a number of clubs were closed. So most of the parties I attended were bars that eventually people got up and danced, coming closer to the ending like 11, 12, because bars were closing at 12 a.m. So I can only imagine having that fun while I was there for 2 months, attending bars that had parties and attending house parties and being invited to other parties, because as you meet more persons, you realize how many parties there actually are. And this was during COVID restrictions, so I can only imagine next year, and as they become more unlocked, the more parties they're gonna have. Let me tell you, me and my friends had a lot of fun. And one of the weeks while I was there, a cousin visited me and we went out each night. To be honest, I was going out halfway through the week prior, so I went out for like 10 nights straight. So it was just shots and shots. And then on her last day here, we attended a friend's dinner and they had a pool in the backyard and the pool was empty. And I was just like, oh, and they had like colorful lights. And I was just like, oh my gosh, it's the perfect rave scene. Let me just say, after that night, I was sick for like a week, 2 weeks, and my friends as well, but we recovered quickly. Luckily, it wasn't COVID, but I took that as an indicator of how much of a good time I had. All of that to say this: if you're a crazy partier, Merida may not provide you with enough, but it should be sufficient if you just visit there for a week or 2 weeks. If you're looking for a good work-life party balance, Merida definitely has that. To give you a little perspective, I did all of this while working during the day and then partying at night. That brings me to the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, please give it a thumbs down and tap that subscribe button and tap the little bell to be indicated every time I post a new video. And if you're somewhere where you can't party, I sympathize. See you in my next video. I'll be coming here partying. I'll be really coming here partying.